Okay guys, today I'm going to show a very basic but effective guard pass. And right now I'm inside my opponent's guard, and he closed the guard on me. This is what we call closed guard. Legs wrapped around the back. And the one thing I don't want to do in this position is give him my neck or try to hug in this position. I want to keep a very good posture here. And as you can see, I'm sitting back on my heels. I'm not leaning into my opponent. I'm sitting back on my heels. My elbows are in. I'm not giving my arms. I don't want to give my neck because he's gonna grab my gi. And what my opponent wants to do here, he wants to break my posture and start to attack me or sweep me here. The first thing I'm going to do is maintain a good posture. I try to look up. I keep my elbows in. And with the gi, I open up the lapels on his chest. I open up the lapels, keeping my elbows in. I proceed to put the lapels together, and I start to twist the lapels together, which I call a baseball bat grip. I don't go this way, opposite arm, because what does this do, guys? It exposes my elbow and is able to pull my elbow and break my posture. So at all times, I want to keep my elbows in. I make a nice handle. You see my handle is very secure here. My fist is on his sternum. My elbow's in. And if he tries to come up, he can't come up. Without a good grip in this position, he's able to come up, break my grip, and then try to sweep me and pull me back down. So what I'm going to do, I'm sitting back on my heels. I make my grip. I'm still looking up, and I want to control the other sleeve if I can. I grab the sleeve with four fingers inside. I like this grip, and I pull my elbow inside his leg, close to my rib cage. Now I have a really good, my arms are protected. He's unable to put me in a triangle. He's unable to put me in an arm bar. My posture is really good. If he takes the other hand, he tries to grab my lapel and pull me back down, I just look up, pushing down the chest, and I'm in a really nice posture. Once I get to this position, I'm going to proceed now to pass his guard. And on this side, I don't want to keep my elbows out again. Elbows in. I'm going to step my left foot next to him in a solid base. I'm still posturing up. I'm never leaning down, looking up. I step with the hand first, with where I'm holding the sleeve. I'm going to come up again and step with the other foot. My base is very solid here. Once I get both feet flat on the ground, I'm going to let go of the lapel on his chest, and I'm going to pull him straight up with pulling his right hand as much as I can, stretching his body. My knees are bent, and I'm in a solid base because I don't want to be pulled back down. I don't want him to hook me here and bring me back down to the ground. And guys, you want to look up as much as you can with your back straight and your knees bent. I take my free hand, I reach over, switching grips, still pulling him, keeping him off base, off balance. Now notice my left hand. I don't want to grab the pants to push the leg down. That's a bad grip. People make this mistake. And they say, well, I can't open his leg. I can't open the guard. What I want to do is I want to put my hand by where the end of the thigh and the knee is, with my thumb inside. And as I pull the right arm, I'm going to push down with my thumb inside, stepping back with my left leg, opening his guard. Once the guard's open, now I don't want to get caught back inside the guard again. I don't need this grip anymore. I let go of the grip, and I proceed then to grab the pants, stepping back, putting the knees together. I can use the grips inside, outside, whatever I'm comfortable with, or whatever side I want to go with. Once I step back, guys, I'm out of his range for him to put hooks. And I'm in what we call a Toriana pass. The Toriana, then I proceed to put both the knee on the ground, here, underneath, all the weight, pinning him to the ground. I start to move, putting my weight, finding his chest, hooking his head, coming back inside. I lock here, and I pass the guard. Okay, I showed a basic but effective guard pass that works all the way through white belt that we're still using at black belt. And as you keep working this guard pass, you start learning more and more intricate details about the pass itself, about your base. You start learning about your base and controlling the sleeves, controlling the grip, and putting your weight where it's supposed to be. And I want to elaborate a little bit more on the detail of the posture here. In Jiu-Jitsu, as you start Jiu-Jitsu from day one, all the way through your Jiu-Jitsu lifestyle, Jiu-Jitsu life, you hear about posture. And a lot of beginners, especially white belts, blue belts, they're a little confused on posture. And my posture means everything in this position here, inside a guard. Because as we know, the guard is 50-50. We each have a 50% chance in this position. No one has the advantage. So as I start to make my grips, and you know, my opponent's going to be fighting me to break grips. He wants to come to my collar, and he wants to get me in this position to where my posture's broken. And now he's able to climb the guard. He's able to administer chokes, administer sweeps. And I constantly have to be conscious, guys, about my posture. Meaning that I have to break the grip. And by pulling here is not breaking the grip, but pushing here on his belly and looking up all the time. Now, I don't want to lean back too far because I could be swept in this position. I want to be at a nice, sitting back on my heels, as I said. I don't want my knees close together where I could where he could shift my weight easily, but my knees are spread out. I'm sitting back on my heels, and I'm looking up all the time. And with a gi, I always want to control, whoever's controlling the grips is winning at this point. And I want to control my grips. I want to keep my elbows in. But if my elbows are in and I'm controlling the grips, but my posture's bad, he's going to continue to attack me, break my posture, and I'm going to continue to lose in this position. So what I want you guys to understand with this position is you have time here. If you have a good base, like I have now, and I'm looking up, and even if he's going after my collar, my lapel, I still look up. He doesn't have anything here. When I don't have posture and he's able to set a very deep grip on me, now it's really hard to recover from this position because he's able to come across with the other hand and choke me, and I'm gonna tap out here. And if you guys get in this position, I want you to remember your posture. You could put two hands on the belly, push back up, and just look up. And from here, he has a hard time making a good grip. And I have time here to work this position and work on all the details of my guard pass or my guard passes. And as you continue your jiu-jitsu lifestyle, you're going to continue to become better and better at the technique because you're going to be solid in your posture. And I can't stress that enough.